It is essential that every teacher teaches and assesses at all the cognitive levels. This will ensure that the learners get a full understanding of the subject and get a good chance of performing really well. We want to be able to teach and encourage the learners to have the knowledge and facts in the low order thinking, for them to be able to understand and reason, which is middle order thinking, and then of course the highest order thinking, where we want them to be able to reflect on their own thoughts and make judgments. And this is particularly important for geography because we want them to be able to reason and make judgments and make decisions. These three levels are divided up into a percentage weighting, and this determines how much of the assessment should be set at this level. But even more importantly, it gives us a guideline on how much teaching time we should spend developing each of these cognitive levels. The basic skills we should be spending 25% on. Understanding, interpreting, applying, the guideline is 50%. And then of course your analyzing, evaluating, creating is 25%. And we've got to make sure that we don't just put this in the exams and the assessments, but we spend this amount of time in the classroom actually developing these skills of the learners. Now, what sort of guiding questions should we be asking? Again, not just in the assessments, but also in the classroom. Well, 25% of the time we should be getting the learners to define, to describe and compare, and assess whether they actually know the knowledge. 50% of the time we should be looking at their understanding of the knowledge. Can they predict? Can they judge? Can they solve? And more importantly, in geography, can they work with the data? And the highest order of thinking, we need to spend 25% of our teaching time, and 25% of the assessments need to reflect their providing an opinion or their ability to provide an opinion, their explanation of trends, patterns and results, and really giving their own opinions and judgments. This we need to ensure we use in all our teaching and assessment. Cognitive levels is not just for assessment, but very much for the way we teach and how we teach, and get the learners to fully understand the subject and develop a love for the subject. Because of course, if they're doing better, they're going to enjoy it more.